finally caught up on From. I know, y'all been getting on me in the live streams, okay? So now I'm caught up, and here's some motherfucking notes. We gonna get into what they left off with last season, right? We left off with little Jimmy Jim, right? Getting the choppy chop, right? The sister is a story walker. So when this happened, when Jim got the chop, this was in broad daylight. And this was the first confusing thing. Julie, right, tried to save her dad when it was daytime. This was obviously in the future, right? So boom, we started off with that scene. And then we go back to the present. In the present, Julie don't know her daddy dead, right? All we know is that Jim ain't show up at night. My thing is, why is it that when Julie went back to go save him, it was nighttime? Why was that? And why the fuck? Like, I remember that scene when he was with Donna and Ethan. Like, did she just go back too far? Because when she went back in time, I thought they was going to take us back to the scene where we see Jim get killed and we see her trying to save him. Like, that part didn't make fucking sense to me. 2, I told y'all from the beginning, I said this from jump, that Ethan was going to be the one to figure it out. He had a childlike brain to figure this shit out. He's the one who knows the ins and outs of the stories. Whole time, this motherfucker created the stories. But I guess the stories actually already existed because the stories that he thought he was making up was actually real places and real things. Boom, he meets Victor, right? Him and Victor connect because Victor is also stuck in the mind of a child because that motherfucker done been there since he was like 10 years old. I don't know how old Victor is now, but he's just as old as his goddamn daddy. So boom, and is going to confide in him, obviously, to help him find a lake of tears. And I was just like, that makes sense because Ethan know that that's the keys to this thing, or at least one of the keys after his dead daddy done told him that, right? But my thing is, why the fuck couldn't Jim at least tell him where to find the shit? Like, motherfucker, you dead. Like, you know where everything is right now. You couldn't be more helpful than this, more useful. Like, and then you're gonna sit here and leave the kids with Tabitha's goofy ass. Oh my God. You know what? I'm gonna come back to little Tabitha because first I want to address this lady police officer, but she gotta go. She got to go. I swear there ain't been nobody more fucking annoying than that white lady police officer, the blonde chick. Like, goddamn, bitch. Like, you know who else working my nerve? Ellis. He over there stressed out like, bitch, did you have a fucking demon spawn baby inside of you? Sit your ass down somewhere and get on my face. But whole time, Fatima, I thought Julie had the most useful power. Turns out it was Fatima because now she connected to these little demon spawn vampire things. And now maybe she can even control them because that's how Kenny's ass got saved. Oh, and also Kenny, bruh, you used to be way smarter than this, way more perceptive as a character. I don't know why they made Kenny stupid as fuck now, but how the fuck is he not sniffing out Sophia? And then I was for sure, I don't know if Victor and Sophia have like actually officially met yet, but I'm 100% sure once Victor locks eyes on Sophia, that bitch is done. He's gonna know that she's the man in the yellow. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to Victor and his dad. Is he waking up in the real world? This is another part that doesn't make sense because if he's waking up in the real world, that means Tabitha waking up in the real world last season or 2 seasons ago didn't actually happen, because if that did happen, he should have been in a coma. Because apparently he was in this coma for years, for a very, very long fucking time. Now, when Tabitha went to the real world, she brought him with her to the dystopian town. So how is it that he's existing in the real world in a coma, which would have made sense if she never would have brought him to this dystopian town years and years before, while also he's been in this dystopian town? Like, that don't make sense. That don't make sense. You know what I mean? It makes sense if, let's say, oh, he actually died in the car crash with Tabitha, and then now he's waking up, like, let's say he was just in a coma for a really long time, but they're talking about, oh, yeah, your brain was fried from acid a long time ago. What the fuck? That don't make sense. So this is how I know that world's not real. And then now it's making me think, if Tabitha really went to the real world, but then she had to have, because then how did Victor's dad get, bruh, because none of this bitch is being too fucking wishy-washy. Like, either you're gonna believe what's happening and dedicate and commit, or you're not. Like, nothing in this world makes sense. So yeah, they could be lying to y'all to make y'all do a whole bunch of shit, but shit has never been this serious before. So clearly y'all are onto something, you know what I mean? So she's really getting on my nerves. I mean, she's been getting on my nerves, to be honest with you, because I feel like she was doing a lot and nothing at all is. I don't even know what to say about Jay. It's like he's kind of been a non-factor for me. I be forgetting about Jay all the goddamn time. I ain't gonna hold you. But he's really a key player in this story, which is why it's funny that I keep forgetting about him. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about Jade. Jury's still out on Jade. Anyway, though, like I said, Ethan was going to be the one to figure this out. I knew that from jump. I've been saying it from jump. And we're going to see what happens at this last episode. But the fact that they're getting a whole nother season already pisses me the fuck off.